Step up, boy.
About the museum that I think is the most important is that people come here and they learn and they remember.
Have you been here before?
Yes, we have.
Oh, God, I'm so glad to see people come back.
They remember their grandmother's house or their great-grandma's house.
This is my favorite piece there in this house.
They remember what it was like for our ancestors to get here. The Waterloo Farm Museum was started in 1962 by 12 very skeptical people, weren't sure what they were going to do with the place. Those same 12 people knew the importance and significance of keeping the heritage. The family who originally lived here were the Reilys, and they moved from Endersbach, Germany. They started out in May of '44 and didn't get here until July.
Things were pretty rough life here and rough winters when they first came here.
No crops, nothing but a two-story log house to move into.
Farmer had to be a mechanic, a blacksmith, horticulturist, a gardener, a carpenter. One of the phrases that Mrs. Reilly uses is either you made do or did without.
So Jacob had 7 children. He had 4 boys and 3 girls, and only 2 of the girls married. The last boy, as we call them, died in 1960. So they sold the property to what was then the Conservation Department and is now the DNR. Harriet Beckwith and 12 other people decided to go to the bank and take out loans and start cleaning it up.
We as a society, we all take ownership here. We feel this is ours, we're taking care of it, but we don't own it, we're stewards, as the people that went before us.
To put on our largest event of the year, the Pioneer Day, it takes almost 200 volunteers.
Now you get to pick some flowers.
You want to come see the fire under here?
This is the first step in the beer making process.
They were originally from the east. That's why I'm here. Keep this place moving. We have roughly around about 2,000 people. We'll come in from noon to 5 o'clock.
Yeah, we got a few of them this way too.
We get them from all over the place.
It's a plant that originally would have grown in Africa.
We have people here dressed up in costume or history lovers. We have a Confederate group. We have some Union soldiers here.
50% of the population, sir, of men. I think some people are born natural interests, you know how you have that, and history has always been. I remember as a little guy singing the Battle Hymn of the Republic. Where I heard that from, I don't know. So can you hold this on there for me? You encourage those kids to participate because they're going to be the next generation.
Well, thank you for the history lesson.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You come see us and what we're doing, it feels more real to you. It really does. They can see it, they can touch it, they can smell it. It brings it to life.
Through the years, every event, our 4 major events, starting with Blacksmith, Soldiers, and Log Cabin Weekend, Antique Tractor event in August, and then Pioneer Day in October, and our Christmas on the Farm the first weekend in December.
Thank you. Enjoy your day.
The monies that we get from those events
You paid? Perfect.
are what support the museum. The day-to-day, keep the lights on, keep the propane tank filled.
We see museums that are struggling just to survive.
My husband and I both feel exactly the same way. We don't want this to just disappear. It's too important for people to come and find out and remember. It hasn't changed. It's still the same thing. It's still the importance of teaching our children what happened.
I don't think they want to leave. They don't want to leave.
Our history our pioneer family's history.
Put a little spoonful of salt in here and then you could just get a pinch of it.
This is forever. This is, you know, you keep delving into history. You never stop learning.
You can read it in a book, but it's not the same thing.
It was a lot easier to see in here because of the light coming in through the windows.
I don't wash a window on this porch especially, or the other porches, without thinking, those women were out here washing the porch and scrubbing the porches and cleaning the windows. They were here and they were doing it to this house. And it's important that everybody knows that.